darlings, how's it going? My name is Craig. Ban list just came out, I got my notes, got everything written down here, and I'm going to go over it all. So only one card actually came off the list entirely, and that is Sangan. Now Sangan is one of the many cards on this list that are going to be where they are because of an errata. So a lot of these cards are either off the list or, in a certain position because they got errated. So not particularly interesting when it comes to those cards, because that's very predictable when it comes to Konami's behavioral patterns in terms of doing stuff on the ban list. So Sangan is the only card that is now unlimited off the list. Somewhat obvious. I could have seen it maybe coming to 2. Some people say it's not very good now that it has the errata, but I still think it's a good card with that errata, and it's going to be interesting seeing the applications of it. So let's move on to the semi-limited stuff. So we'll start off with Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. My fucking handwriting is terrible. Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. I'm okay with it. It's not very surprising. Zodiac Rat Pair. My boy. I've been saying this for a long time. Hit Rat to 2, the deck is done. That's all you need to do. You don't need to rape fucking Zodiac's face in like the OCG list did. And finally, the last card that has been semi-limited, came from actually being limited to semi-limited, is Wisdom Eye Magician. So Wisdom Eye Magician, I'm indifferent to. I don't mind it coming to 2. At the time, when it got hit to 1, it was a little annoying to me, but now that Magicians have kind of died out slowly, yeah, give them a little bit back, give them that Wisdom Eye again, let them do something, let them come back a little bit, especially with the Link Summoning format coming up soon. Pendulum decks are going to need a little bit of a boost, and this helps. So that's it for the semi-limited. Now we move on to the limited list. I'm going to quickly just name off all the cards that got errataed. That's why they're on the limited now, so I'm just going to name those off really quick because it's not massively interesting. Imperial Order, Future Fusion, Brain Control, Bryonic, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, and Rescue Cat. So all of those got erratas, that's why they are now on the limited section. So, somewhat interesting to some people. I'm sure all of us have seen the erratas by now, so not too interesting. It was kind of predictable. But the only card that is actually limited now that isn't an errata card, Max C. That interests me because I thought it would stick at 2 for a while. I really didn't think it would just to 1. That's fairly weird to me. I just don't know, it's weird. It is really weird, but I mean, what can you do about it? We're not Konami, we can't control them. The only upside is that I don't have to buy a billion fucking Maxis to have 2 in each deck now, and I don't have to swap them over a million times over. I can just have 1 in every deck, because we get the common reprint soon, hopefully, in one of the structure decks. I don't remember which one it was now, damn it. Whatever, it's one of them, I don't care anymore. We're getting a common Maxi at some point, so that will be nice, and then I can just put 1 in every deck, and it'd be affordable, and it'd be great for budget players, and more casual players. So that's really cool. That's the only upside to Maxi being hit to 1. It's now just gonna be that sacky fucking card of like, you had the Maxi. You had the fucking... Of course you had the Maxi. I'm done! Fuck it! Finally, moving on to the cards that have been banned. Vanity's Emptiness. I am okay with this. I'm really okay with this. I have a friend of mine who's going to be so fucking happy now because he detests Vanities with all of his heart. And I'm kind of the same. I've always seen it as part of the game, and it's just something that, is there, you have to be afraid of sometimes. But I do see all the reasons for it getting banned. I do agree that, it needs to be banned. It's probably best for the game. Have it banned, for a few years, maybe, one format, bring it back, maybe give it an errata, so that, if a card is sent to your graveyard at all, doesn't have to be from the field or deck, it could be from hand, attached from an execute material. If a card is sent to your graveyard at all, then it blows itself up. Maybe if it gets an errata like that at some point, then I can see it coming back. But as it stands, there are ways to just mitigate that destruction effect and get around it that, helps you abuse the card so much. So I do agree that it being banned is a good decision for now. The Tyrant Neptune. This is in preparation for this little motherfucker right here, Cheap Cheap. If you don't know what the fusion for Lyrical Lucinas do, just go look it up. It's really fucking dumb. But essentially, you instant fusion her out, tribute her for the Tyrant Neptune, and you just get this huge fucking 6k beat stick that burns for 5k per turn, and it's basically an ulti Falcon. It's a little much. This was basically banned in preparation for the Lyrical Lucinia stuff coming over here eventually. That's basically why it's gone. I'm sure there were other applications for the Tyrant Neptune, but this was the one that Konami knew was going to be a thing, so they just outright said, nope, we ain't dealing with this shit, make it gone. And finally, the last card. He was so young!
Craig, you need to take a break, or
I'm good.
I'm
good. Alright, I'm good.
Okay. Alright, I'm just asking. You seemed a little bit upset.
Magispector, Unicorn, Kieran. Kieran has been a staple in Pendulum decks for a very, very long time. Seeing him go hurts me a little bit, although I do agree he needed to go. I just didn't expect it so soon. I expected it maybe the next list, not quite this one, and I didn't even expect this list, so it was kind of a double surprise for me. It was just sort of, oh hey, a list, oh Kieran. Having that constant compulsory evacuation device on legs that can't be fucking got rid of except with like a kaiju or something is absolutely ridiculous, and this card definitely needed to go at some point. Do I think now's the right time? I would say now's a good time. Definitely a good time to say goodbye to our horny pony friend. Bye, Kieran. Get out of here. This list takes effect on March 31st, I believe. I'll put the date on screen somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's March 31st. And I can't wait, kind of. I do want to mess around with stuff like Sangan and Brain Control again, even with the erratas. I do want to fuck around with them and, you know, see what I can do. And watching Kieran go is kind of nice. It kind of prods Pendulum Duelists to go, hey, try something else. Try something else. So it's kind of nice to see that go, and all the other changes I somewhat agree with. It would be nice for Maxi to be less of a thing when you just want to go off now, but of course, on the opposite end, if your opponent's about to go off with a broken combo, and you don't get to plus off of that, you're going to struggle against a broken board sometimes. So it's kind of a 50-50 for me. Like I mentioned earlier, it's going to be nice for a bunch of players because they won't have to buy 2 of them anymore, and, you know, the common reprint's coming up. So it's going to be really, really nice for, you know, playing on a budget, and just in general, you know, for a lot of players that have a lot of decks like me. I have like 15, 16 playable decks right now, so it is difficult for me to buy 2 Maxis for every deck. So this is going to help me in that case, but I don't think it needed to go to 1 just yet. I think a few more lists and it would have been time, but you know, what can we do? Anyway guys, as always, leave comments below. I try to reply to every single comment I can and have discussions with you guys. And if you enjoyed the video, please give me a like, because I've never asked for that before really, at all. So do that, because I am trying to expand and grow my channel. So if you can help me do that by, you know, pushing my content out there a little bit more with likes and comments and just activity in general, that would be fantastic. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care and duel on.